Okay, welcome back to the second part of the video. So this is the continuation from where we stopped last time in complete residential project design in Revit. So we've erected the walls using wall components, and we've opened the entrance porch and as well as the exit porch. So the next thing we're going to do now is to um, put some windows components based on where we have the windows location and the doors as well. So I'm going to make use of the window materials in Revit. Then I'm going to make use of this. You can check for other desired windows you would like. I'm going to use this for this project. And then you can edit type. Under the edit type, okay, I have the height and the width to be in 1.2, which is the desired 1.2 meters, which is the desired dimensions for the window I want to use. So I'm going to say OK. Then you can see the windows for the sitting room is quite smaller, but the one for the bedroom should be the 1.2 window. So I'm going to apply that in the ground floor level. So I'm going to change the floor plans to ground floor level. Then I'm going to start to apply the window. Alright. So I want the pane of the window, the window sill, to be on the outside. So I'm going to carefully ensure that it's projecting towards the outside and not towards the inside. And let's put the one for here as well. Okay. Then this bedroom as well. Good. We have 1.2 window here as well. Okay. Then we have the kitchen window as well to be 1.2 by 1.2. Very good. Okay, so we can now see, let's see what we've done in 3D. Use the top view to drag to 3D view. Then you can change this to shaded to add a little bit of default colors. Okay, so this is what we've been doing ever since. So you can see that the color or the finishing paints for the floor, you can see it's mixing up with that of the wall, but that will be treated later during the finishing touch. So we can now proceed to adding the windows for the stores, for the toilets, the restrooms, and as well as the window for the sitting room, which is 900. So I'm going to look up some windows on Beamsmith. So you can also check out the website by yourself, beamsmith.com. So we have a couple of windows here, as you can see. And let me go back to the whole category of the windows. So in order for you to have access to all of these materials, you have to create an account with them. When you've done that, you can simply use the search feature here to look for whatever components you need. Okay, no hinge. No, I don't want this. 900 by 1.2 window. Top hung. So I've downloaded some windows I'm going to use for the sitting room. So I'm going to come to window, and there you have it. I'm going to be placing those windows. I need one here. Then this other side. Then I'm going to need one here and then one around this area at 200 interval. Let's say it look like in the 3D. Alright, so this is the window in the main hall. Very nice. So during the finishing touch, you're going to add some window hood around this window to make it looks beautiful. And then I'm going to change the height of these windows, and also the height of the window needs to be the same, especially at the lintel level. So we need to make some adjustments to these windows in the bedroom. So 750 from the FFL. So let's see the height of this from the FFL 470. So we need to reduce the height of this window in particular. So I'm going to come to edit type, and then I'm going to come to height here 1.8 meters. So I'm going to reduce it to 1.5. Okay, so I want the height of the windows in the sitting room to be higher than that of bedroom with about 200 or so. Good. So in order to make the window head be of the same level with the door height, because my door height is going to be 2.1, then I need to adjust this offset from the FFL to the bottom of the window to be 900, because 900 added to the height of the window, which is 1.2, will give me 2.1, which would be my height of doors. All the doors is going to be 2.1 in height. So I'm going to change this to 900, or better still, I'm going to select all instances for this particular window so that we do not start to be adjusting one after the other. So select all in the entire project, this type of window, then come to property here. Okay, so we have the seal height to be 1.2. I want the level, the constraint level for the windows to be in ground floor, because that's where I'm referencing. From the ground floor to the window sill, I want it to be 900 for all the windows. So I'm going to click apply. Good. So for this type of window as well, we're going to do the same thing. Remember that the height of the window is 1.5. Okay, so from the ceiling level to the window head is 1.42 m, while the one for this is 900. So you can click on this and make it 900. Okay, so let's see what the property is showing here. So the seal height is 1062.7. I'm going to change this to ground floor, like I said. Apply, then change the seal height back to 900. Good. So from the FFL to the window sill is going to be 612.7. So you can now click on the rest of the windows and make it 612.7. Or I would rather prefer a rounded figure from the base to 600. Let's make use of a rounded figure, 600. Good. I'm going to do the same for these two windows as well. This has to be in base. Change to ground floor, seal height 600. Apply. Very nice. Good. So we're done with the sitting room windows. So let's work on the doors. So I'm going to download, I've downloaded some doors as well. the double door for the main entrance, the single doors for the restroom, and the exit door here, which is going to be a metal door, an external security door. Okay, so I'll start to place some doors. I downloaded one on this exit door right here. Good. Then I need a single double door right here, but I can make use of those flush doors here for restrooms. I prefer 900 by 2.1 meters for the interior doors. Then go to architecture, go to door. Now this type of door, a single flush. Good. So I need one door on this side, one on this other side, a little bit away. Okay. Then we need one to the bedroom on this side. We need one on this other end. Good. Then placed one here, placed one here. Yeah, there's the door. So the flush door for the restrooms now. We're gonna change the size. I'm gonna make use of 750 for the restrooms and the laundry. 750. Of course, you can change the swivel later on if you want. For example, this, and change the swivel to the opposite. Okay. Let me change this down. I know. Right. So I'm gonna hide this floor plan layout to be able to see the door properly. So I'm gonna come to hiding view by element. Good. Okay, the reason why the door is not showing is because we've been adding it to the base all this while. So I'm going to highlight everything. Select all instance in entire project. Good. Then I'm gonna change the base to ground floor. Then I'm gonna apply. Very nice. So the same for this door. Select all instance in entire project. Change the base to ground floor. Good. Now you can see that the doors are visible. So I'm gonna unhide the other components, the floor plan. So I'm gonna say unhiding view by elements. I'm gonna turn this off back. Good. So I need to change the swing of this to right hand reverse, and then good. I need to shift this a little bit. So I need a type of door that is smaller. 750. 750 is the minimum I can get. So I need to make use of 750 in this area and 750 here as well. So I need to make an adjustment here so that here we'll be able to accommodate the door into the laundry. So now we fixed all the doors and the windows components. So the next thing we're going to do is to do the concrete fascia for the building. So we're going to make use of the sweep feature, or the sweep tool, to run the concrete fascia. So we're going to come to architecture, we're going to come to components, come to model in place, then we're going to make use of casework. So I'm going to rename this to concrete fascia, or whichever you want to name it to be, concrete fascia. Then you're going to click OK. Then this is the sweep feature right at the top. Click on it, come to sketch part, or better still, to make it faster. Okay, let's make it a sketch part. So trace around the building, all the parts you want the sweep or the concrete fascia to run through. So I want it to run through around the building, the perimeter walls, like this. Good. So the next thing you're going to do is to click OK. Alright, so we need to edit profile after creating the part. So I'm going to use this view, the front view, Okay, so I need to set the work plane to be on the ceiling level, what we have here. So you're going to come to set work plane here, click the drop down button, then I'm going to say we can make use of the set work plane. Currently it's at the base level. I'm going to change it to ceiling level. Okay, then you leave the rest of the option as default. Click OK. Alright, so I'm going to come to line 2. Okay, so when you have the work plane in the ceiling level, you're going to come to the line 2. Then we need to make use of a view, probably our elevation. Come to the elevation view, check the north view. Okay, then we need to select profile, then edit profile. Then I'm going to draw the form, or the profile form, for my concrete fascia. So let's have something like 150 projection, 150 projection, then let's say 70, and then I would like to have another 100, then I would like to have another 70, so that's 140. I want the thickness from the ceiling level to the top of the concrete fascia to be 150. So I have 140 already. Okay, so let's make use of that. Then I'm gonna make use of a 400 depth, then down to the top of the building. Of course, there will be a beam running around the building to hold in place this concrete fascia. So this section, or this rectangle, square section, will be for the beam, while this projection will be for the concrete fascia. Alright, so I'm gonna click done, finish edit mode, then okay, can't create sweep, why? Alright, let's see the error. so in that case we need to edit the profile. Come to close and then come to cancel and click on the profile again, select profile, edit profile. Good. So let's move this to the edge of the building and see what happens. Okay. Okay, good. So we can do the beam separately. So we're gonna finish edit mode. So let's see what we have in the 3D view. Just a moment, let me save the project. Okay, so go to your 3D view. Okay, sorry, this is another project. I'm gonna come back to the base, then go to 3D view. Alright, so this is what we have. So what I'm going to do now is to create a camera angle just to have a good view of what we've been creating all this while. Then I'll come to camera, then I'm gonna make use of the base angle. That's what I have. Good. So you can see there's an error here. I see. So it seems the parts we created did not join together properly. So we're going to do that again. Go to ceiling view. Click on the casework, edit in place. Okay. Click on it again, edit sweep. Then click on it. Then say big part. So we need to join this part together. Good. I think now we can edit the profile to the desired view. Edit profile. So let's make use of the knot. Then let's see what happens if we change the profile back to the top of the building. Good. So this is what we have. Finish. Very nice. So I want this part of the concrete fascia to have a little sweep like around the building, around this area. So you can still make use of the same profile method. I'm gonna edit this. Click on the profile again, edit sweep. Then I'm going to have select profile, then edit profile. Okay, so you can make use of the line to right from this point. Let's say 70. Okay, with the thickness of 40. I think that's too much. I'd rather make use of 30. Good. We need to trim off this line at the middle here. Split in the middle, then trim off using your short command .tr. And let's see what we're gonna have. Very nice. Okay, so let's see how it looks like in the 3D view. Aha. Cool. So what we're going to do next is the roof. So to create the roof, let's go to the roof level, straight up. Good. Let's make use of the ceiling still, so that we'll be able to see the part of the concrete fascia, because the external line would be the part of our roof as well. I'm going to come to finish this first, then go to architecture, go to roof. I'm going to make use of roof by footprint. Alright, the base level, let it be in roof. Of course, we're still going to make use of this offset, but that will be later on. Then select the boundary. Let's make use of line 2. Sorry. And make use of Z-frame to join. Okay. So the degree of my roof, I want it to be in, let's say, 40-degree slope. So the degree indicated here will determine the height of your roof, if it is going to be very high or at an average height. I'm going to click OK. So let's say it looks like in the 3D view. Good. So we need to change the thickness of the roof material. Let's come to the edit type, or perhaps let's see what material we have here. We have wood rafter, steel truss, insulated, generic. Okay, let's edit the type for the generic 225. We'll come to edit. Then here you have the 225. I'm going to change it to thickness of roofing sheet, which is about, let's make use of 10 gauge. Alright, good. So I'm gonna come to 3D view. Alright, so I want the height of my roof to be right on top of this concrete fascia. Remember, we created 300 heights for the concrete fascia, which I realized now that we'll not be needing that 300 mm height, which is quite too much. It will be too high. So I need to bring this down to this level. So there are two ways to go about it. You can actually choose to move and remove the constraint of this roof. You can come to move, then disjoint, then try to move it downward. Good. So there we have the roof. Then we're going to apply materials now. So this is how the 3D view is looking. Let's see. 3D view siding. 3D view 1. So let's increase this a bit. Shaded. Let's see how it looks like. Very nice. So everything is taking shape.